How to be a football fan in 2025.
What? Oh, they're creepy, they're noisy, and they're coming out early.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Entertainment Weekly. It's been a long time since we shot one of these. In fact, so long, this is how I looked the last time. It's like Hugh Grant getting a bad haircut and then going to the tanning place that Ross Killer suggested. A lot has happened in football since then, and we are here to unpack that one by one. First of all, congratulations to the environmental activists all over the world. Clearly, your efforts to save the bird has done its magic because Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Tottenham have all won trophies this season with a bird in their crest. Speaking of Tottenham, they won the Europa League after 17 years. And we have a special report from CBS Chicago on how the Tottenham fans celebrated this victory. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, they're creepy, they're noisy, and they're coming out early. 17-year cicadas are emerging in Chicago's western burbs.
They are not the only fans excited about the new season. Birmingham City have secured a promotion to the Premier League, and they will also star in a new Amazon Prime documentary cataloging the club's journey. Yeah, this is the first time the fans are going to be excited to see the team on TV because they can finally fast forward to the end. Moving on. If you've always wanted to work in football but don't know where to start, maybe this Chelsea Football Club opening might just be the start for you. In other news, the Liberal Democratic Alliance ran a poll calling for the most destructive right-winger in the world as things stand. Let's take a look at the poll results. You have to be on a different level to have actually come out on top of that particular poll. And now, this. Have you ever been on a date that was so boring you just decided to sit there, start daydreaming, and I don't know, listed down all the Pokemons or all the elements from a periodic table if you are that kind of fan? Or if you really wanted to kill a lot of time and you are done with these two, you just started listing out every time Ferrari had a miscommunication this season on the radio. And then you sit there and wait for them to ask the dreaded question that you have no clue how you're going to answer. What's on your mind? Well, we went ahead and asked the same question to some of your favorite footballers. Let's take a look. Wait a minute, I've just been informed that we have some breaking news coming in from our Global Affairs desk. Let's quickly go check out what that is.
Good evening, Chris. An unprecedented event taking place even as we speak. Bilbao City administration has been handed a notice by the International Court of Justice.
What? Am I hearing this right? The ICJ has served a notice to Bilbao City. Why would they do that?
You heard that right, Chris. This coming from the president of the ICJ, Mr. Senti Carola. We cannot stand by and watch as Bilbao City piles on the misery on the most miserable specimens of the human race.
Most miserable people on earth. What has this got to do with the LinkedIn influencers?
I can see what you're coming from, but that's not them. I'm talking about fans of Spurs and Manchester United.
Oh, that miserable bunch. My bad.
The city of Bilbao has been accused of illegally jacking up hotel rates in mid-May. Rooms that usually went for 200 euros a night are now going for 11,000 euros. The fans of these clubs have not only been looted of their pride and self-respect, but now also their money.
Well, he does have a point. Anyway, how is the city responding to this?
Well, Chris, the city vehemently denies these accusations. The mayor of Bilbao clarified that the price surges are in fact because of their annual Stinky Cheese Festival.
Okay, so the Bilbao mayor claims this has nothing to do with Manchester United or Tottenham.
Yes, I believe his exact response was, no habla. Top spur? Manchester?
How is the geopolitical landscape looking at after this? Do you think this is gonna snowball into a bigger conflict?
What? No. Nobody cares that much about United or Spurs.
Thanks for the update, Rohit. Back to our regular programming now. Our final story of the episode involves Manchester United, who just concluded their worst ever season in the Premier League history. Their get out of jail card, UEFA Europa League, was won by top spur, as the mayor of Bilbao likes to call it, and that means they are in deep, deep trouble. We could spend all day arguing which of these two clubs needed that win more given their current league standings. But the truth is, Manchester United head into the next season with a massive crisis looming over their heads. Having spent more than 150 million on new players last season, with most of the squad misfiring, players like Rashford who earn high wages coming back into the club this summer, and not to mention no Champions League football this year, United are in absolute disarray and have more issues to resolve than Bob Iger and the Disney team after every PR crisis. While the ideal solution to all of Manchester United's problems would be to build a time machine, go back to early 2010s when Sir Alex Ferguson was still at the club and beg him to sign a new deal, historically, we know that never works out well. Just ask any of these guys. So we did the next best thing. We put together this top-notch PowerPoint presentation with very real, very pragmatic solution to United's financial crisis that goes a long way in making sure that they comply within the FFP rules heading into next season.
Manchester United Professional Services. A new era begins. Have you ever been in a situation where you have needed an extra hand, a person to help you out, a friendly figure to loom over the situation and sort it for you? Well, have we got the folks for you? Introducing our class of 2025. You heard that right. Manchester United squad players now offering professional services. Well, you don't just get the name, you also get a special set of skills with each player. Sure, you've been in a fight, facing a gang, hope that you had another person backing you up? Well, worry not. Just send us a message with code henchman and Casemiro will be there to sort it out for you. Hey, need an extra actor? Someone dropped out of the school play? Or want someone to pretend to be your father for the parent-teacher meeting? Bruno Fernandes, play acting, soap operas. Oh, and for an additional $50, you can also get his deep-sea diving services. So Rose, finally someone who can retrieve your emerald necklace that drowned when you killed Jack during the Titanic crash. Hey, don't we feel sometimes the need to dig our teeth into a juicy steak? Well, all the way from Argentina, Licha, better known as Martinez, is here cutting up meat, and for an extra $5, he'll also cheer you in your meat-eating concert. Oh, we've all been there before, haven't we? Guests all over your house? Not enough people to serve them? Well, your hospitality will not be under threat if you take the concierge services of Andre Onana, an expert at welcoming guests, making them feel comfortable, letting people in. And don't worry if some of your guests are not as well off. Onana's equal opportunity policy ensures that everyone finds a seat without breaking a sweat. Oh, and don't we love a great magic show for entertainment? Introducing Rasmus Højlund, the magician from Norway, an expert said to be the best after Houdini at disappearing during performances. Oh, and finally, despite your best efforts, things could go wrong every once in a while, and sure enough, you will need a scapegoat. Why take the blame yourself when you have Harry Maguire? You'll never find a bigger sitting duck for all your mess-ups and F-ups. Prices may fluctuate due to tariffs, Well, that's from the top management. Can't help it, folks, but can help you with a promo code. Use code DISASTER and get 10% off. Manchester United Professional Services. A new era begins. I think someone's at the door. Oh, Nana!
Well, that wraps up this edition of Sports Entertainment Weekly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week ahead.